The biggest mistake the average guy makes when he meets an attractive woman or a woman that he thinks, wow, this girl is my type, she could be somebody I would want to have a relationship with. The biggest mistake he makes is this. He tries to present himself as a potential boyfriend, okay? Very counterintuitive. When the average guy sees a woman that he's attracted to, he goes into boyfriend mode. Like, I'm going to show her that I'm this good guy. I'm this nice guy. I have a lot in common with her. We get along well. We like all the same things. I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to be very attentive to her. And what happens when you go into potential boyfriend mode is you turn
you're going straight into the friend zone. And it's so messed up, right? I already know where it's going. You're going straight into the friend zone. Straight. And it's sad because those are the nice guys, right? Those are the guys that should be winning, and they're not. They're not, sadly.
Into the average nice guy because you're doing what every other guy does. You're kissing her butt. You're complimenting her. You're faking that you have interest in things that you don't really have interest in. Your real personality is not coming through because you're going into this mode of, I need to show her that I would make a good boyfriend. And when that happens, you generally wind up here in the nice guy zone. Sometimes you wind up here in the friend zone.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But you
Sometimes
never
you end up in the friend zone.
wind up here as a boyfriend or here as a potential lover.
So I got a few things to say about this. I wouldn't say this is the biggest mistake, right? This isn't the biggest mistake guys make at all. I actually think this isn't such a bad thing for most guys, right? Because guys, be yourself. I'm not telling you not to be yourself. Be yourself. Be 100% yourself and authentic.
Hi.
Okay.
Our difference is what makes us unique. You might be like, oh, we like the same things. That's cool and all, right? But you gotta be you. Be you, boys. If they like you, they gonna like you for you. Don't be switching up for girls. Don't. You might think like, yeah, I'm saying all the right things, everything she wants to hear, all the nice stuff. Then you end up in the friend zone and you're like, whoa, how did I get here? You got there being someone you aren't. But don't be a dickhead. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to give your girl compliments. It's okay to be a gentleman. Society might make it seem like that's gone, like it's not a good thing. And yes, it might be lost, but it isn't a bad thing. But at the same time, don't lose yourself trying to be someone you're not. Be authentic. Be yourself. If they like you, they're going to like you for you. If they don't, it's cool too. There's more out there. It ain't the end of the world. Some people going to like you. Some people ain't going to like you. That's just the way the world works.
2 hours later.
I'm getting sick of men saying that. I want a woman to be my peace. No, the f you don't. You want a woman that won't question you when you bring in chaos in her life, talking about be my peace. How you want her to be your peace when all you doing is bringing nightmares in her life? And every time she speaks up, you say she's disturbing your peace. Of course she is. Nigga, you cheating. You ain't available.
City boy, city boy.
Don't validate her. When you say you want a woman to be your peace, you mean you want a woman that don't speak up for herself, that don't call you out on your motherfucking bullshit. If you not doing bullshit, that's peaceful. You don't even have to say be my peace when you are bringing peace. What peaceful ass nigga has ever had to say be my peace? The chaotic men, the disrespect.
He's saying things that makes total sense, right? To a certain degree. But he's going a bit far with it. Because he's saying which peaceful guy you know has to say, oh, be my peace, right? And to that is there's a lot of peaceful guys out there that just end up in the wrong relationships. And they get into these relationships that are somewhat toxic. And this goes for guys and girls. They get into toxic relationships, right? They want peace, but sometimes they aren't the best judge of characters. So you end up in places and situations that aren't ideal. But at the same time, that's on you. That's on you, right? You made the choice. You made the decision to let that person in and keep that person in. So now you can't say be my peace also. But he's right. Guys, this isn't an excuse for y'all to do whatever you guys want. Like, y'all should have a chick also that keeps y'all in line, keeps y'all straight. We shouldn't want someone that brings chaos into our life, but at the same time, you can't expect peace and then bring chaos, like he says. Like that, it doesn't work like that.
Respectful men, cheating men, the men that got fucking problems, the men that want to have their cake and eat it too. Those are the men that scream, I want a woman to be my peace.
Every guy wants peace, but most guys want peace. Like when I get home, I want peace. I don't want to have to be arguing, battling with you. Like, I had enough of that at work. I probably had a shitty day, or I had an amazing day, and I just want to keep it going. The one place that I want to have peace at is when I get home, right? But that's not an excuse to do whatever the hell you want to do, then come home and demand peace.
Toxic relationship check. So my boyfriend just canceled the movies 30 minutes before, right? And I'm like, wow. I ripped hair out of my head. I passed out from screaming so much. And I was like, you know what? I'll just stay home. Like, I don't even feel like going out. And, like, he had done so many shitty things to me that this was kind of, like, the last straw. And I was, like, really about to break up with him. Spoiler alert, I didn't, even after what happened at the end of the story, right? So, reminder, he told me he didn't want to go to the movies because he just wanted to stay home. He wasn't feeling like going out, right? So, I'm at home, and I'm just, like, crying. And I'm like,
Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Your boyfriend calls you and tells you he doesn't want to go to the movies anymore because he's not feeling well or whatever the case is. And that's a cue for you to cry?
What? What the fuck?
Am I missing something? Like, how are you this emotionally unstable? That isn't normal. Like, he could just, I'm pretty sure this story is going to go on and it's not going to be this, right? But it could have just been that he really was feeling bad. He really wasn't feeling well, right? He really wasn't feeling well enough to go to the movies. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we make plans and time comes around for those plans, and we aren't really feeling up to it. You don't know what he could have been going through. For me to tell you this and you to react in this manner, it's not okay. It's not normal. I'm sorry.
let me check his location. So I go on Snapchat, and I check his location.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
So he tells you he's not feeling well, whatever the case might be. And your response to that is, okay, let me sit down and cry, and instantly check his location.
Stop it. Get some help.
Boo-boo, you need to check yourself. This behavior is totally not acceptable. This is not normal. If you feel like you have to check for his location, you really shouldn't be in a relationship with him to the point where you don't trust him telling you that he doesn't want to go out because he's not feeling well, and you instantly go, boom, what is he doing? You should not be with him. I don't know if he gave you a motive to have these trust issues, but this ain't normal, boo-boo.
And he's at some random house, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, I saw him walking in the hall with that one girl. So I go on her Snapchat story. And they're laying in bed together. And I stayed with him after that.
That's my cue.